Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic. If when you die, someone takes the VR headset off of your head and asks how the virtual life was, what's the first thing you say? The fuck was that for? Okay, put him back in. Anything but that. Are there any autosaves I can load? Wait, you didn't know the game saved every time you smelled an essential oil? What did you think we put that bullshit in the game for? No way, the quick save is every time you open the fridge. Why else do we look at it, close it, and open it 5 minutes later just to see the same stuff? Your bed is the hard save though. The new Game Plus mode seems fun at first because you can skip almost the mid-game grind by using the stock market exploit, but in reality most of the endgame content isn't very fun by itself without any genuine feeling of accomplishment to enrich it. The truth is that you might think the point of the game is to grind your way to the endgame content, but the grind actually is the game. Welcome to the IRL morpg. Just give me my damn microtransaction fast food and get out. Leaves negative review. Would not recommend. Boring, buggy, and a huge grind fest. 240,000 hours played. The annoying part is, once you reach level 65 and the grind fest is over, your player starts experiencing other bugs. 65. Found the 18-year-old. D. Wait till you hit 30. Or, rather, wait until 30 hits you. 240,000 hours. You died at age 27. Must be a musician. Literally pay to win. That depends on your totally randomly determined starting package. Y'all just stood there and watched while my wife cheated on me for 6 years. Sorry. No, number. He decided to play on Nightmare mode and paid for the DLC. Is there anyone from that life who is real here? Everyone is a player. Pretty sure Black Mirror has an episode like that, virtual world that real people have I guess avatars in. Y'all, if my wife and kids, and parents, sister, and nieces, were just a program I'd just jump back in or off a bridge. I'm surprised it took me this long to find a comment like this. It would legitimately break me as a person. To know all the deaths I experienced were fake, but the pain was real. Then to find out the love I experienced, especially with my was with a fake individual. Jesus Christ. I'd be done. Edit, time to edit because I'm tired of seeing things be repeated already. Y'all, I know everything that was emotionally and mentally experienced was real. The issue is the immediate reaction, which would be grief upon oneself. Since you got told, the life you just lived as yourself, was all not real life. It's basically a death without you dying yourself. I get it. You don't have to repeat it lol. Edit 2, also, stop recommending things. As you can see, this type of scenario is something I would rather not dive into. Recommending something about something I would literally rather avoid, is ass backwards. Edit 3, for those saying I had dreams like that, you're more than likely lucid dreaming, coupled with very vivid dreaming. I know what it is, as I do it too. If it affects your everyday life, you should talk to someone about it. Whether that be an actual doctor, or someone who understands you and you're close with. Edit 4, if you're going to continue recommending me shit anyway, and you get a bitchy answer, don't be surprised. Not my fault you didn't read. The anxiety feature is way too much, guys. At first I thought it was a good way to build tension, but it got annoying after a while, as it doesn't even build character or help the plot. Can I load my last save point before I unlock the heroin addiction skill tree? The RE needs a major buff to their driving ability. True, my RE would constantly cross over into other lanes. Considering I died from a heart attack induced by jerking it to VR porn, I'd say it got pretty meta. Virtual reality is quite a trip huh? Edit, a first silver. Now what? Hold up. Has anyone made VR inside of VR yet? Edit, yes they have. Edit 2, apparently it doesn't matter if you add in an edit that your question has been answered. People will continue to answer the same thing over and over. Fuck you Reddit, and I'll see you tomorrow. Do you have another simulation? This one sucked a little. Edit, thank you to all kind people giving me my first awards. This definitely cures my depression, a little. Graphics were great. However, the game got very repetitive and very grindy early on. Plus all the good shit was locked behind a paywall. Graphics were great. Graphics were good for a while, then a glitch happened and I saw everything unclearly, had to make an in-game purchase of special headwear to get seeing ability back. It needs more cheat codes. Jump jump sleep sleep kick free tithe ables eat cheese steak start, turn 18. Edit this unlocks the high jump cheer. Wish I popped that code in high school. Didn't unlock the friends skill till later, so I didn't have anyone to kick in the balls. I'll never go back to the carpet store. You kinda wasted your 30s though, with that whole bird watching phase. Plugging this video of the behind the scenes of that scene where they made loads of alt lines for Roy. Some of them are hilarious. https www.youtube.com. Holy shit *t. This guy's taking Roy off the grid. This guy doesn't have a social security number for Roy. Great episode. I mean, if you're marketing to people who aren't depressed but want to be, you couldn't do better. Maybe in reality we're beings who cannot really feel depression, but the simulation provides a close approximation for the curious. We're actually like naturally super arrogant, and this technology helped our civilization thrive by killing our self-esteem or some shit. Can I have creative mode now? Thanks, I hated it. Now get this thing away from me. Needs more nudity. True, but this could be due to the fact I maxed out my dexterity and kept my charisma at base level. I may not be able to flirt with other people, but I can step on Lego without an issue. I rolled like shit. Why do I have -1 in everything? I want my money back. I've developed this terrible thought process in my life. For reference, I'm 47 and a lifelong gamer. I'm also pretty ambitious and just stick with a simple life on my own. I make ends meet and that's enough for me. Of course there have been many missed opportunities and regrets. But the terrible thought process I sometimes catch myself at is basically telling myself next playthrough, I'll get more done and have a better life. Seriously. I accidentally treat my life like a video game that I'll eventually be able to play over again. So dumb. I should clarify that I'm not an unhappy person. But I'm intellectually aware of all the things I've not had in my life. This habit encourages me to dismiss such concerns to my determent. So, if I died and woke up in a VR chair, I'd be enormously relived. I'd actually get another shot. I'd probably just say thank God. And ask for another go. If they insist on an actual critique, I'd just say I didn't play it right. Edit, this blew up in a pretty good way. Hey bud, 47 isn't as old as it used to be. Seems like you know you want to change, so get up and do it now. Get out there. No regrets. Life is not a dress rehearsal. Good graphics, but the story is a little dull and the achievements are too hard. And WTF was 2020. You're cold. This C0v16 update was trash. 16. 2116. They show up in 100-year cycles and op is from the future. You're playing an older patch, in the one he played the hackers put the virus in earlier. 3/10 would not live again. 7/10 with rice. Would give 10/10 if Bob Ross didn't died. I would say the RNG gods hate me, that character was such a dumb cunt. And also fuck that was boring, got a better one. Graphics were good, but 2020 DLC was kinda lame though. Can I play it again, but knowing this time that it is all bullshit and just VR, and fix all of my mistakes and regrets? Thing is, you would start as a baby and forget that you have played before. Plot twist, Jesus was a hacker and he got back in the game to give everyone a strategy guide. I knew it. He knows too much Kinda glitchy but not bad for a first generation rollout. The most obvious one was when socks would disappear in the wash. When you poop in VR, you poop for real. You wake up just covered in shit. Hello normal Tuesday morning. KD of 6. Nice. Ah ha ha ha, so funny. Wait, what? How the fuck do I have a KD of 0.77? You kicked a pregnant woman. Asterisk while crying asterisk best game ever, put it back on. Ah yes, the first positive comment. I only had to scroll past 50 or so. Why would you do that to me? I'd probably just have a mental breakdown. Who the fuck set my playthrough to nightmare difficulty? 7.8/10 too much water. Roy is fucking wild game bro. Next time I'm going off the grid. Just wait for Roy to. Fuck you, gimme my money back. No, 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 please don't, I don't wanna be Dwayne Dibley. Finally, the comment I was looking for. I was looking for the same earlier but I dunno why only me, plus you, thought of Red Dwarf when reading this. What the hell happened to my teeth? I can open beer bottles with my overbite. That was my first option of writing but I had to use the moment Cat realized he was Dwayne Dibley. The tutorial level was way too long. Took me like a year to walk and 3 to figure out the pissing mechanic. And reproduction doesn't kick in till like 15. Who TF designed this game? Probably the same people who made DC's. Very long tutorial. I think reproduction is bugged with me. I'm 30 years in and have not encountered that quest.